everyone! Today I am back with a different type of video. I'm going to be showing you guys my collection and how I organize everything that I have. So my collection is actually in my bedroom just because it works out best for me. I mean, I have little kids, so I would prefer if like my stuff was in my room so that I can keep all my stuff together, and then my daughter's stuff is all in her room in the living room. Same with my sons. So they kind of take over the majority of the house, and I kind of get my little corner in my bedroom. I don't have the biggest house. I just have a very average house. I think for someone living in the United States, pretty average. I have all my dolls except for 2 of them on my shelf, and the shelf I have, I don't know where it's from. It was actually given to me for free by my brother. It was one of, I think his wife was given it from her family, so this is just a little scan of it. That's the full view of my shelving, and on the top I keep some of my favorite stuffed animals. I'm a bunny lover and collector, so I have all my bunnies up there. I'm missing one of them, but I also have a cow, a little Jellycat cow. It was my first Jellycat that I got about 11 years ago, so I feel like it kind of deserves its spot up there. It's just a little time capsule, I feel like, at this point. I also have my 2 dolls that are my ruby red dolls that I have, the only 2 that I have. So I have, what is it, the Pocket Full of Sunshine Gorgeous doll. And then I also have, she's a Christmas limited edition Ruby Red. I'm not sure what her name is, but she's really cute. Ruby Red has really cute clothes, cute dolls, but my heart is definitely with American Girl. I just have some other dolls. I also really like Bratz dolls as well. If you're wondering, like, any of the bunnies and all that, so they're mainly all Jellycats. Oh no, actually they're half Jellycats. So yeah, I have 3 Jellycats, and then the rest of these 4 are Bunnies by the Bay, which is a local company, but they're actually quite big nowadays, so you can easily get them online. They also sell them at FAO or FAO Shorts. I don't know which, I always get it wrong, but they sell it there as well. And then also little, like, I think little baby shops often carry them nowadays too. So they're easy to get, but they used to be a really small thing that they've been in my childhood since I was literally born. Like, my mom had collected these bunnies as well. Below all that, I got my dolls, of course. So I'm gonna move my camera over so that we can like get a better view of the dolls. To show you guys the full grasp of my shelf here, I put it in the wide mode because there's really no way for me to show all the dolls without it being in wide mode. But here I have all my historical girls. I only have 4 at the moment: my Molly, Rebecca, Claudie, and Mary Ellen. On this side I have Tenny, Dove, and one of my newer dolls that I haven't shown yet. It's a 118 that's been re-wigged with a Dallas co-wig, and her name is Elwin, or Elle. So we have those dollies on that side, and I have a little Tenny's dog as well, super cute. And down below here, and if you hear water running, it's my son. He's washing his squishy off. Down below I have more customs, and then I have my Girl of the Years. I have Natalie, Cora, Willow, and this is a new one. I believe she might be a Be Forever kit that has different eyes, but I'm not really sure what she is. She has like paint on her. She's supposed to be kind of like a fairy from what I see in the listing when I bought her. She's really cute. I moved the camera over a little more since you couldn't really see, but over here my Girl of the Years, I have Girl of the Year 2016 Leah, who I also just got, and I got her from a girl on IG, technically that's what everyone calls it. It sounds so funny. And I love her so much. I actually sold her my Rapunzel before I bought her my Leah, and we found each other on Instagram and connected that way. I really like her. She's so cute. And she's the year that I graduated high school, so I feel like I had to have her on top of everything else. And the fact that she has the beautiful green eyes and her face, the Josefina face mold. I love the Josefina face mold. I also have Girl of the Year 2010, Lainey, and Girl of the Year 2024, Lila. On the very bottom shelf here, I have more custom girlies and some of my Truly Me's. So I have Rosie, one of my newer ones, Jenny, and also another newer one. They're all pretty new, but Piper and Katie. I also have Truly Me 127, or Lily, Truly Me 24, or Penelope, and I also have Truly Me 55, or Charlotte. And this is a jelly cat that's falling over next to her. Down on the very bottom, as you can see, I just have some books. I have my classic books and some of the American Girl doll books, and also some Jellycat Dragons that are kind of shoved in there at the moment. Moving over to my little cart that I have next to the shelves, I have my historical girlies. I guess, wait, I said I only have 4 historical girlies. These are historicals. I always forget Nikki and Isabel are historical dolls. To me, they're just like more modern girls, but they are 90s, so they're not modern. But of course, like me being from the 90s, I'm like, yeah, they're not historical, but they are. So these 2 girls are my other historical dolls that I have in the Our Generation camper, and I love this camper. I definitely would do a full in-depth, like, show you everything I have in every drawer, all the little accessories that I have, if you guys are interested, but that would be definitely its own video since it would probably be quite long, I assume. And next to the camper, I also have the chair. What is this? The styling chair. That's their newest one. It works really well. I definitely recommend that for hair play and any sort of hair related things for the dolls. They're so hard to do their hair without that chair. Below the camper, down here, I just have another book, some sewing. These are sewing accessories like thread, a Pop Mart display case with some of my like Baby Mollies and Crybaby stuff. On the very bottom, I have a couple of these little display cases, so I'll go ahead and grab some of these cases. I just have some squishies in these, so that's what I keep down here right now. Some fun squishies. Next to that, there's like this big door, and in here I just have like random well, it's funny because I actually have a bunch of records, but my son actually damaged the needle on my record player, so we need to get a new one. So that's all my records. I have some ruby red fashion, or whatever, ruby red clothes in this one. And I have a spray ball for hair accessories, just other stuff, random things. This is just random. Same with that drawer. That is a mess. I'm not showing that. This is where I keep all the doll clothes, and it is high up in my room. I'll open it up. In here, I keep all the doll clothes in a bin, a really like low. I have to like turn it out. It looks insane how I have to do this, but this is where I keep all the clothes. I have hats in there. But yeah, all my modern clothes for the most part go in this one. Then in this one, I have all of the historical girl stuff. And on top here, I have a Claudie Christmas accessory. And on this side here, these are all where I keep shoes. So, keep all the shoes like that. And I also have an empty one and some with accessories. So that's how I've been handling the clothing situation. Alright, so that is my collection and how I'm handling it at the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!